Professional wrestling could be a very dangerous business. Wrestlers risk injury and even death while performing for the fans. Some stars almost died. There's a reason why WWE has urged fans not to try wrestling moves at home. Those who ignored these warnings sometimes had to face lethal consequences because they were untrained and didn't have any sort of training to execute such maneuvers properly. While wrestlers are trained professionals, by no means they are immune to injuries. They still make mistakes and these performers hurt their bodies all the time and they are familiar with the risks that come with their job. Sometimes these wrestlers even came close to death for the sake of our entertainment. So today we are going to talk about 10 times wrestlers have almost died in action. So let's go to the video. Number 10. Brook Lesnar. Brook Lesnar recently returned to WWE programming after almost 1.5 years. Lesnar has always been a huge investment for the company as even when he was a rookie, the company was building him to be their next phase. The Beast Incarnate is a main eventer and has headlined multiple WrestleMania PPVs too. But at WrestleMania 19, Lesnar almost lost his life while performing the shooting star press on Kurt Angle. He slipped and landed on his neck. Fortunately, he only suffered a concussion and didn't injure his neck seriously. Number 9. Gangrel. On Xack's 12360 podcast, Gangrel talked about the incident that almost took his life in the ring. In February 1999, the ministry hanged Gangrel over a top rope with a noose. But when he bounced off the apron, the rope tightened up and for a moment, Gangrel was being hanged for real. Fortunately, Midian saw that and helped him and saved his life that night. Number 8. The Giant. Paul White, known as the Giant in WCW, faced Kevin Nash at WCW Sold Out 1998. The match wasn't really so good, but considering the competitors, it was decent enough to watch. However, there was a huge botch that happened during this bout that could have killed White. It happened when Big Daddy Cole lifted Paul for the jackknife powerbomb, but he botched it and the latter landed on his neck. The world's largest athlete was a 400-pound giant and a botch like this could have snapped his neck and killed him. Number 7. Mick Foley. Mick Foley's career had many brutal moments. He was known as the hardcore legend and always lived up to his name. Foley took many nasty falls during his career, but the most dangerous one happened at King of the Ring in 1998. The Hall of Famer wrestled The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match at the pay-per-view. First, he was thrown off the cell by the dead man, and if that wasn't enough, he also got shock-slammed and fell through the cage into the ring below. His tooth also got knocked out and lodged in his nose. Number 6. Tyson Kidd. In June 2015, Tyson Kidd injured his neck after a botched muscle buster from Samoa Joe in a dark match. This injury was so severe that it could have killed Kidd, but fortunately he survived. According to the wrestler, only 5% of people survive this sort of injury. Kidd retired shortly after this injury and has since taken up the role of a WWE producer backstage. Number 5. Candice Michelle. Candice Michelle and Beth Phoenix faced each other on an episode of Monday Night Raw in October 2007. Most people probably don't remember this match, but during this bout, Michelle got knocked out due to a botch while could have easily taken her life as well. Number 4. Christoper Daniels. At Bound for Glory 2009, Christoper Daniels was in an Ultimate X match for the TNA X Division Championship. There was a spot during this match where Daniels attempted to do the flatliner on Suicide, but instead of falling on his back, he almost fell on his neck. Fortunately, Suicide's back hit the ring first, which lessened the impact and Christoper didn't break his neck. The fans were also scared after this spot as they did the "Please Don't Die" chant. Number 3. Xack. WWE Hall of Famer Sean Waltman, also known as Xack, once told the story of him almost dying in 2013. That year, he wrestled Jerry Lynn for an independent promotion. Xack missed his signature move, Bronco Buster, and landed very awkwardly on the ropes. It turned out that he suffered a torn rectum that night. He was losing a lot of blood due to the injury, and if he hadn't gone into surgery immediately that night, he would have died due to a shortage of blood. Number 2 is Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the biggest superstar of the Attitude Era whose career was shortened due to injuries. Austin once told on his podcast that in 1999 he almost died during the monster truck segment. WWE locked him to a room and the truck was churning exhaust fumes and Austin was breathing all of it for 3 minutes because the show was in commercials. Number 1. Droz. In October 1999, Droz wrestled D'Lo Brown on an episode of Sunday Night Heat. Brown botched a running powerbomb and Droz landed on his neck, which ended his wrestling career. He was lucky he only suffered 2 fractured discs because the impact could have broken his neck completely. He was paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair for decades. But in the last few years, Droz made a recovery and regained the ability to move the upper part of his body. So today I have explained to you in this video about 10 times wrestlers died in action. So what do you think about the video? If the video is good, please like it. Subscribe the channel too. So I will say goodbye to this video for today. Have a great day to all of you.